All right. Here in the red, I beg Tasteless, let me do this. It is the one, the only, the Emperor. Slayer's BoxeR. Nice little fan art of him. And there he is. Sponsored by Intel. And here we have from OGS a top Terran player not normally thought of anymore.
OGS Ensnare.
But he should be thought of because he is actually one of the best Terrans. He's such a strong macro Terran, Tasteless.
Yeah, and he was one of the original Terrans as well.
Yeah, he was top 2 Terran in the beta, along with Maka on the Korean server. So thank you for letting me do that, Tasteless, finally.
No, it's no problem.
I wanted to feel what it was like to be you.
I think we should trade it off more often.
No, I don't actually. I didn't like it that much.
It wasn't that good?
I was happy to try it, but it actually wasn't that good.
Wasn't all you expected it to be?
I thought it was going to be awesome. I thought that's why you were doing it. You're like, no, I'm going to do it. It's awesome. No, it's not actually awesome.
It's not that good, actually.
You're actually just a hard worker.
I am.
That's all.
I just really apply myself. Note the map is pretty big, and that's going to make for interesting turn for Terrans.
Yeah.
I think the bigger the map, the crazier it is for TVT.
Well, you know, I love to see these bigger maps used, Tasteless. In fact, the new ladder maps that Blizzard put out today, you guys at Blizzard, little shout out to you, whoever's watching us from Blizzard today, because those maps are awesome. I was playing on this morning. They are awesome.
They're really good.
I played a lot of games in that new Lost Temple, and I love it.
I haven't gotten to play yet.
It seems so much better. BoxeR's so good. Crack went back
to USA. It actually makes no sense, but all right.
I mean, those are statements. Yeah, BoxeR's so good. Crack, yeah, he went back to USA. All
Purple is a dark color.
Yeah. Not as dark as a dark brown, but dark still.
No, dark still. It's about these guys getting their orbitals. Yeah. I'm surprised one of them didn't go for a fast command center on a map this big.
Yeah. Both are getting gas.
Then again, this is a map you can make your barracks in the middle. One of the first maps, I think we've had that. Oh, you know what? Now that I say that, there's something on watchtowers. No, you can't. What am I saying?
As long as you brush by the watchtowers, I think you can see all the buildable.
No, right. I didn't even factor that into my brain.
You might be able to hide a supply depot in there, just barely.
He'll never know I put my depot here.
Yeah, I think just barely. You can't proxy in the center. Huh.
Back
maybe too many Xel'Nagas. It'd be nice to proxy every now and then.
I wonder if they'll ever have a map where you have a Xel'Naga watchtower in your base.
Yeah,
think about that.
I like that.
And you know what? I got another one.
And it's like away from the ramps. Like, are you going to invest a unit sitting over there, not at your ramp?
You know what would really make the game really different is if you had one gold patch in your base.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
You want to make Terran win every game on that map?
Yeah, just drop mules
on it? That's a terrible idea, actually. Upon further review, no.
What else could you do interesting on a map?
Whoever just opened up the map editor to make Tasteless Dream Map, don't do it, man.
Don't do it. Do the Xel'Naga watchtower thing, though. That's an interesting thought.
I like that. So, we do have two very diverging builds here. From Ensnare, we do have a Blue Flame Hellion drop being Tech 2. From Slayer's BoxeR, already has expanded. And, So a lot of this is actually going to come down to how much damage the Blue Flame Hellion drop does. Now, Slayer's BoxeR is teching up instead of staying on Marines. So that means that we're not going to see any Marauders. Of course, Marauders can help out quite a bit with concussive shells against Blue Flame Hellion drops. But if he gets up to a Viking and makes a Siege Shank as well, should be able to minimize damage.
Blue Flame Hellions are still very strong on big maps. They're mobile. You get a line of Marines chasing them, you turn around and fire at them, you're going to kill off a lot.
Yeah. Well, anyone who lets their Marines march single file and do that,
This is a kindergarten, man.
You better not be
Remember that single file line?
Yeah.
Oh. How oppressive.
How oppressive.
Scan here. Both these guys just continuing to tack upward.
And Ensnare's getting ready, Tasteless. But Slayer's BoxeR does have a couple Marines to spot this drop location specifically. But still, will that be enough? I mean, his units are actually all really late. He's only got 5 Marines, No, he has got 6 Marines, but Ensnare has 8 Marines, and he's going to have 4 Blue Flame Hellions and a Medevac. I think Ensnare might do a lot of damage. It's great timing.
You know what makes this build so good is the Marines tank the damage and they can heal.
And look at this. Oh, man. Just taking out Marines already. Slayer's BoxeR should be panicking just a little bit right now. Is making that Viking that's very important. Getting a Siege Tank as well, but it's just a little bit too slow. In fact, Ensnare right now making Cloak and a Banshee to follow this up with a great follow-up. The SCV is trying to get out of there.
Oh, this angle's going to be so good against Slayer's BoxeR.
Angle. The Viking doing some good damage there. Very important damage.
Oh, he's going to get the tank instantly.
Oh, no. The tank popping out in exactly the wrong place.
And
Slayer's BoxeR in a lot of trouble.
Actually, to be honest, I don't know if you can recover from this. He's not going to really...
Yeah, no, this is basically killing everything Slayer's BoxeR has.
That's actually quite possibly... how many SCVs does he have? What is it?
All right,
he has
10, 9.
10 SCVs, yeah.
And if you knew that the rest of them are up in that top-left corner, he's down to 8. And yeah, we're going to be seeing a GG. Down to 2 SCVs. Slayer's BoxeR being peeled apart by this build. He's got like his SCVs all at the expansion right now. Wow. Beautiful execution. Good timing by Ensnare. Slayer's BoxeR, I think he was just a little bit too greedy with how quickly he teched, you know? He needed to get units out a little bit quicker.
Talk about it. Being caught off guard here.
And now...
Cloak's almost
supply
done,
right now. I want to talk about the supply. 10 supply for Slayer's BoxeR, 43 for Ensnare, who's making a command center. Just waiting on Cloak. Oh, tasteless. Slayer's BoxeR is infinitely dead.
He's DED.
Better than that. But he's like, all right, let's see how much I can kill with this. He does have Cloak. So maybe he's hoping to kill every single SCV with that. But as I can see, there's almost 3 scans saved up. This turret being made. Not enough damage will be dealt.
Kind of a humiliating game for BoxeR.
Yeah.
This goes to show you, from a previous game, you can win a game of StarCraft over a course of 40 minutes, or you can lose one in 5.
That's right. His Banshee right now has 20 kills.
It makes it a tasteless Banshee. Remember that? Remember that, Joseph? Previous season joke, guys. Sorry to leave you out. Now, yep.
And 34 supply against 3. Bunch of units in Slayer's BoxeR's base. Killing his stuff. He's floating away a command center. Don't know where that's going to go, that it can't be found.
And
he's very embarrassed, actually. That's an embarrassed face by Slayer's BoxeR.
Yeah, I might as well have a pink cheeks.
Yeah, red ears, man. He's got red ears under those earphones, man.
The red ears are
That's when you know someone's embarrassed, man. Tears in his eyes, red ears, shaking his head. I'm so frustrated. Just like that.
Well, this just sucks for Slayer's BoxeR. I feel bad for the guy relocating his base.
Slayer's BoxeR, another Banshee still getting some kills. Unfortunately for him, that Banshee about to end. It's going to bring him down to 1 supply, 37 minerals, 13 gas, floating buildings away.
Wow, so that's what it looks like when you do a ton of scans. GG.
Wow. That looks cool, man.
That actually looks
like
nice.
An insane Viking flower.
It is. It's actually like the biggest Viking flower ever. Well, Ensnare with that. That means we're actually going to have an exciting match coming up here. Nestea against Slayer's BoxeR. Oh, no, wait. No, excuse me. We're going to be opposite. We're going to have San Zenith
against Slayer's
BoxeR. What am I saying?
Wow. This is really weird. This is really, really weird. I think that Slayer's BoxeR probably didn't prepare too much for TVP. I think much more for TVT and TVZ because Ensnare and Nestea, 2 of the top players in GSL. Sun Zenith, I think every single person in this tournament was thinking, oh, that guy's like the free loss. He's going down to Code A and then probably
That's
go
why
to
they
Army.
were picking him in his group. You know what I mean?
Of course. Nestea picks him. He's like, LOL. Like, everyone else can pick, like, tough guys and act cool, and everyone would clap for him and stuff. Notice Nestea, by the way, not even there.
I think he's outside.
Punching a wall.
Oh, no, actually, I can see him. He's in the studio right now. Excuse me. By the door.
Yeah.
Chilling over there, I think, reflecting on that loss.
But yeah, no, Nestea picked him specifically to have an easy match because he's been doing so well against Protoss. But Sun Zenith, man. Someone wrote down a good build on a napkin for that kid, man, because he just punked his third. And wow.
Weird results.
Yeah. Well, the Ensnare BoxeR game I could see going either way. I think BoxeR just a little bit too greedy there. And Ensnare is good enough to punish that. You know, it's just a well-timed drop and everything.
It's a pretty common drop TVT nowadays.
Yeah.
The medevac, 8 Marines, sometimes 10, and the 3 Hellions with the Blue Flame. And what you got to understand is that it's the Marines that are taking the damage, which is weird.
Yeah.
But you got 1 medevac. Okay, we're going to go to a break. We're going to be right back. I'll see you guys soon. Don't go anywhere.